Hello,
Hi.
so good. Please introduce yourself in JATO Dynamics.
Yeah, sure, thank you. My name is Adam Embleton. I'm the Senior Sales Director at JATO Dynamics, and we're here today talking about the affordability crisis in Europe with our friends at Oliver Wyman Consulting.
Very good. So, what would be the main takeaways from the event, from the IAA this year?
It's been interesting. I've been coming to the show for many years, and it feels now that this show has become more focused on the business side of things rather than cars. What was a car show with lots of shiny cars has moved more downtown area, and it feels with the forum areas and the speaker areas that this is more about insight and content. I'm finding, and I've had a lot of value in that, and it feels like it's kind of finding its feet in that space.
And so everybody says that the automotive industry is going times are difficult and stuff. However, we've seen a lot of activity at IAA. So what is your take on that?
It is difficult at the moment. I mean, I've been in the industry a lot of years, and it's the toughest I've certainly seen it. There's a lot of cost pressure across with the European car manufacturers due to pressure from new entrants into the marketplace. But competition brings innovation, and there's some really interesting things happening from around the world. So it's an exciting time to be in it, but a lot of the established brands are having to really focus on costs and focus on innovation. So it's tough, but it's exciting.
Okay, and how would you describe the near future? What do you think, from what you have seen today, what are the trends that you see might be evolved in the near future?
I think I'm probably not going to say anything that's new that no one has said. You only have to look around here. We're going to see an increased market share from new entrants. The Chinese are increasing their market share. We published some data last month that showed that, and they're going to be at the kind of levels that the Japanese were in a very short space of time. EV is clearly moving forward for a variety of reasons, and ICE's days are getting numbered. So I think that's the real takeaways. But I don't think that's anything new for anyone. That's the way we're going.
And maybe another thing is software. We've seen a lot of software companies. We've seen a lot of announcements in the software space.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything from the software space that has been really, being like, oh wow, aha moment for you in this show?
I've spent some time with the Google stand. I think they're doing some interesting work in a whole across the whole industry. I think the interior of the vehicle is being redefined in terms of this experiential approach now to car OS systems and the entertainment systems in there. So I think that technology is where the interesting things are happening, and it's a part of the business that we're in the specification business, so that's an area we're looking at, not only the software-defined vehicle, but actually what does the experience look like in a vehicle. I've spoken to some car makers who are saying, if we are not changing the internal experience, the driver experience, it's the warning, it's the standard, it's the government warning. We had one in the UK last week. It took everyone by surprise.
So do we need to leave?
No. It's over all the mobile phones. They're testing the network in order, if there was an emergency, that they can communicate with everyone in one go. There was big signs as you walked in that they were going to do that today. So just to go back, just to finish on that bit. I was with executives a couple of months ago who were saying that they see the future of the vehicle. They're not succeeding if, as a driver, your experience in the car isn't changing on a quarter by quarter basis.
Yeah,
that's what I think's fascinating.